So it's been a long time. I really do apologize, but now I have a new phone. The iPhone 17 Pro Max. Okay, I changed my I have a screen protector on, so it might show and because of the fact that I have a screen protector on. But yeah, we're back, guys. Finally, after numerous attempts of trying. So I just had to wait it out. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna get a new phone, call it a day, right? Because my old phone, it it always gave me problems. It was always relatively slow. Not slow, I would say, but the battery was just not it. Um, you know. So there's that. So I definitely can do longer streams for sure. Um, which is really nice. I have my camera. So if I show you guys, hold on. Oh, did not want to do that. Sorry. Now if I show you, not too bad, you know? Not bad at all. Right. So close that. Yeah. But yeah, no guys, we're back. It's August 1st. It's my birth month, so we're back. Um I know I said I was gonna do all these crazy streams and not crazy streams, but I know I was gonna tell you I was gonna do all these streams throughout the year. You know, it's, oh man, summer's gonna be a blast. We're gonna be outside all day, this and that. Guys, that's just not that was just not the case because of my phone issues, right? It got to the point where my battery started to bulge, right? Because it just was really bad because of just the wear and the chargers I was using. It's also 3 years old. So I don't know, guys. It was just time. It was just time for a new phone. You know, I still have it just so I can like get all my files transferred. I got a lot of files to transfer. So even like with the transfer to iOS app, I still had trouble you know transferring everything over. I didn't transfer all my stuff over. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to figure another way. I'm gonna have to put everything on my computer, then have to use the thingy. Yeah, boy. So sorry about the screen protector on my phone, guys. I have to use it because I just bought it and trying to preserve my phone as much as possible. So, but we're back. It's summertime. It's actually gonna be a pretty late summer. It's been cold all summer, and yeah, we had a couple warm days. Like wow, 97 degrees. Whoop-de-doo. You know what I mean? That's not like nothing remarkable. But no, I also, guys, I just moved into my new place relatively recently. So there's that. For the food situation is clear now, so I can like bulk again. I'm already back in the mid 140s again. I was actually in the high. I was about 137 at my lowest at my new place just because of the food situation. But now I'm back at 145 without working out, and I just gained all my muscle back. So it's always nice, you know. Um, I can tell my hand muscles are fuller, all that. So, but we're back. I'm really happy I'm back because I like talking to you guys. So, what else? Yeah, oh, it's only 8:22 in the morning, so it's pretty early. It's already kind of warm out. I'm saying this is like perfect weather. I will give in the East Coast a couple of things. I do enjoy its weather sometimes. Like today is gonna be pretty sweet. This is like what's considered perfect, like 80 degrees, decently humid, not dry where it's like bad for your skin and hair. So, hey, what's up, cuz mem? How you doing? It's good to see you. Glad you're still part of the channel. Sorry about the lack of uploads. Like, it's not because I didn't want to upload, it's literally because my phone didn't work. So now that my phone is I have a brand new phone. It's Apple, right? It's got a killer battery in it, camera. Uh, Verizon is just, I can't. I'm not talking about it, but I need like fiber, or not satellite. Starlink, or whatever. That's also like kind of slow compared to fiber optic. I don't know how that works. I have to like see what's going. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, what else? Yeah, I'm also gonna go back to school for dietetics because I want to be a registered dietitian eventually. So I'm gonna go back to school this fall. Um, you know what I'm saying? Little shit like that. So I'm coming back. I'm making a comeback for sure. Got glasses finally too. You know, I can see again. My spheres are -2.5, so I'm pretty sure that means I'm heavily nearsighted if I'm not mistaken. Like I can see really close, like really well. I can read the really fine print, but I cannot see like in distance. So, how was the trip? Oh, doing Jamaica, that was an incredible trip, spectacular. Great, great food. That's probably my favorite part. I wouldn't even say the nature was great. The nature was incredible. You know, hills, mountains, like small mountains, which I like. I don't like the really big mountains. I think that's just a little extreme, but a lot of palm trees, which I like because, you know, it gives that exotic factor. I'm a big fan of trees in general. The beach, that was some awesome water, man. The Caribbean Sea is no joke. It lived up to its name. Most, I would argue it's better than the Mediterranean Sea. That's just my opinion, though, because I like the heat. You know, man, in the morning. I was walking around like my sweatshirt, and people were like, "Damn!" Like even the locals there were like, "Wow, you're wearing a sweatshirt in like 9 in the morning, already 82 degrees out, humid." I'm like, "Well, that's what I like," because I'm like, I'm sunburned. I was like, "Oh, okay." So, you know, it's one of those things where you just do what you can, but like they were just surprised that like a tourist is like wearing a sweatshirt in Jamaica. You know, I was wearing long pants too because I was just burnt, man. I got burnt because I didn't have like a proper tan. I Because, you know, the sun here is not strong enough to induce, you know, the UV rating is not high enough to induce like proper tanning. Obviously, melanotan too, the peptide. I shouldn't be speaking about this, but people who do take it but develop melanoma. It's also a research drug. It's not FDA approved, so that's also an issue. So, yeah. But yeah, no, the trip was great. 10 out of 10. Would it go? I would went again. But my girlfriend was telling me, the Dominican Republic. Yeah, that's like a really that's like a good like party area. Like a lot of people like to party there. Um, so yeah, no, it's great to be back in the phone. You know, I can actually speak with you guys again. Like it's incredible. And my phone has natural low power mode, which actually works as low power when it needs to be low power. So, like, I had my phone. I was using my phone all day. It was on all day because I was testing it. I was watching YouTube. I was calling people, FaceTiming, which also drains battery quite considerably. Um, Dude, that lasts me 15 hours. 15 hours of you know, 15 hours of battery life is absolutely stupendous for how much I used my phone yesterday. If I used my phone like just like a regular person, that would last me 40 hours. No kidding. It was like it's this good. I'm shocked. I'm like, yo, I actually have a working battery. So, and it's also Apple, so I can like FaceTime girlfriend. I can do a lot of things with it. It's very compatible with a lot of things. People say, oh, Samsung's hard to use. I'm like, it's not really. It took me like 2 seconds to figure out Samsung. Same thing with the iPhone. It's 2 seconds. It's all about learning how to adapt. It's not even about being like hyper intelligent. It's about learning how to be like adaptive, right? That's a key element in our evolution, of our evolution as a species. So, let's see. Dominican Republic sounds great, you dude. I love to go. I just can't afford it right now. I love to go though. I mean, you should go though. Like, I think it's a great sun. Very strong sun though. The Caribbean is, very strong in the sun department. So, my older brother was so, I remember he's like, oh my gosh, you're going to Jamaica? It's like, you're so lucky, dude. Like, well, I saved my money. I didn't buy, dumb nonsense. I got to go on trips like this. That's what I use my money for. I like to use it for trips. Traveling. There's a lot to see. That's why people, they're not connected with nature no more. Everybody's glued to their phone. I use my phone to, like, either for music, which helps me, enjoy life even more. Things like that. Producing content stuff. Calling my clients. Talking to you guys, of course. I don't just doom scroll anymore. That is a thing in the past. That was a thing during, like, a year after COVID for me. Like, during COVID, I was actually outside all day. I was getting my sunlight in the summertime. So I mean, like, nowadays, it's not about even taking vitamin D. It's also about getting your sun, too, because the sun has its own mitochondrial benefits on the skin and whatnot. And, like, just taking vitamin D3 pill, like, that is half the battle. You need to get both best worlds. You take vitamin D3 and the sun, right? So, I like to travel Far East Asia. Okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. So, like, kind of close to, okay. Yeah, I love to go to Far East Asia, too. Asia's great. I heard some incredible things. I've always wanted to go to Taiwan. For some reason, I don't know why, but everybody in their mind wants to go to, like, Tokyo and stuff, but, like, personally, I want to go to, like, Okinawa or something like that, you know what I mean? Like, even then, that's a really popular spot that people want to go to, but I don't know, I'm not into the concrete jungles anymore. I used to be when I was a kid, but I'm like, I've been in one before, it ain't that great. But I guess, the trip that's coming up for me is I'm going to Florida for a couple weeks to see my grandparents down in Southwest Florida, you know? I'm gonna be going airboating to Everglades actually, so I'm gonna get some cool content out there, some cool videos maybe. Hopefully I don't drop my phone in the swamp, or or else the alligators will munch it up, right? So we don't want that to happen. So I'm gonna be freaking. That thing is gonna be on. It's gonna be. I don't know if I want. I don't know if I want to bring my phone with me though. I don't think I can. I don't know. I'll try and get some pictures of Everglades, but I generally don't trust myself like on that airboat. I barely trust myself. Like, I'm gonna be holding on to something as it is. So I'll just probably just ask someone else to take pictures or something. But I'm gonna be going on the airboat, which will be nice. So that'll be nice. Nepal, maybe? Yeah, Nepal would be really cool. That's where the Himalayas are. That's pretty cool. What else, guys? What else? I'm gonna go on the other side of the road. I can hear a truck coming this way, like a dump truck. I know the guy. He's cool. Bugs. You know where I want to go is this is eventually where I would like to move to. It tends to thumbnail is Crete by Vibe Beach. I shouldn't be even mentioning that because it's a heavy tourist attraction for sure. But I'd love to go to Vibe Beach. That's why I gotta work hard. I need to actually. That's why I'm like, I know. For a long time, I'm like, you know what, money's stupid. I'm like, no, no, no. Money does things. Right? Money allows me to live the life I want to live, no matter what side I'm on. Do you go through bolt and cut cycles? No, I don't. I just bulk. But here's the thing, though, right? I unintentionally go through bulk and cut cycles. So, but again, not everybody. I mean, I just bulk really because I'm under 200 pounds. There's no need for me to cut. But I unintentionally do it, which is not the greatest thing. But when I go on a bulk, I actually get more. I don't get as dice, but I am fuller, like muscular. Like my muscles are more like 3D, but I'm only a little less defined. Like I don't have like the super deep like edge, carving edges, but they're still deep, but they're not like my like what I would consider like I don't know, Peter like level like graininess. When I'm like in the 130s, I look like like I look like tissue paper, super grainy, super thin skin. The skin is still thin, but I have a little more subcutaneous water, which is important. I need the water in my body, especially during the summertime. So actually, no, you want more water in the wintertime because it's so dry outside. That's the only thing. So everything for a reason. Like, yeah, it looks cool, of course, like aesthetically speaking, but there's issues with being hyper lean and stuff. Like, if I'm like always that, like, first of all, there's the body weight issue. I have like less total muscle mass. My metabolism isn't as active because of just less muscular tissue. So, but adding that extra 8 pounds makes all the difference. I can, really, do a lot. I eat a lot of food because I'm always walking. But I unintentionally go through bulk and cut cycles. I'm trying to really avoid them. I'm just trying to stay on a bulk till I'm like 200. And I just want to stay there for a while till like more myofibrillary packing and hypertrophy occurs as, the decades go. So that's what I'm trying to do. We're in the forest, kind of. It's nice out. It's nice and warm-ish, kind of. It's starting to pick up a little bit. See, that's why I like summer, though. Summer is really good. Like, I used to be like, oh, summer sucks. Winter's the best. I'm like, nah, bro. Winter is horrible in the Northeast. Absolutely horrible. Because CT's weather isn't like Maine, where like you have like, it's like Christmas land. It's freaking, it's just slushy snow and trees are, there's no Christmas. There's no pine trees, guys, where I'm at. Like, very few. And the only pine trees that exist are like not even like real like Maine pine trees. So, I don't know. Man, I got a lot to talk about, man. I'm usually not this talkative or just social. That's good. I'm trying to be more social. But yeah, no, I was looking at housing in the northeastern part of Crete, right? I think it's the right way to pronounce it. And I'm like, yo, for 300,000 euros for a pretty sweet villa, that like a 2-bedroom villa, it's got like some date palms around it. Looks kind of exotic. It's got a pool, like a decent sized pool, like twice the size, and it's square, which is what I like because I can do like laps in it. 300,000 euros. For like 3 acres of land. I mean, that's the thing. I'm like, yo, that is a sweet place, dude. All the food is super fresh there. I'm like, yo, this might be it. And I'm close to the palm forest. I'm like, yo, that might be it. That might be the key to my happiness right there. Well, one of the keys. There's one part of my happiness. But see, money is a tool, not the goal. Exactly, money is an absolute tool. I don't need money just because I just want to buy like nonsense that will never make me happy. It's a tool that I use to leverage my happiness. Right? For example, food makes me happy. Healthy food makes me happy. That's just something that makes me happy. So, and it makes me survive. It's also for a survival thing. And it also allows me to provide for my family and girlfriend. Right? So, not that, like, my girlfriend was, oh, you don't have to provide for me. I'm like, yeah, but, I want to do nice stuff for you. You know what I mean? Like, you do nice stuff for me all the time. So, I'm trying to give back, even though I have last year. But it's good to do that, always, just because you want to. You know what I mean? But don't be that type of person where you have no self-respect, or like you're obviously not getting the same type of love back and you're just pretty much simping. There's a difference, right? There's one being there's one being, kind, and one just being a simp. There's a difference. So just keep that in mind, guys, But yeah, no, I was looking at some housing there. There's all kinds of housing in Crete, right? And you got the mountain area if you're into that. I'd be cool to check that out too. It just gets kind of colder. There's also what I really like about that island is that there's no like creatures out there, like zero. Couple feral cats maybe. There's no raccoons, no like possums, no. There's snakes, but none of them are dangerous. There's a scorpion, but that's about it. Which don't even like do that much damage to you. So, I mean, sorry if I'm always walking around with no shirt on, guys. Like, that's what I do. This is how I get my sun in. It's really nice out. While everybody's asleep, I'm getting my sun in. Even already, I went to bed early. You know, woke up at 4 a.m. 4:45 in the morning. So, been up for like almost 4 hours now. You know. Oh, perfect. Well, I'm talking about Crete. This guy's mailbox is the country Crete on it. It's pretty sweet. I'm telling you guys, there's a lot to see in this planet. You know, I know with like the news, social media and stuff, because that's what they like to do. They want to they want to make everybody else feel like crap all the time. But it's like there's so much beautifulness. There's so much gorgeous stuff to see in the world. There's a lot of great people out there, right? And that's who we should be looking. That's what I'm like, hey, it's like the human body, right? It's like food. We all love food, right? But there will always be bad food. But it's like, oh, food's bad. Well, it's what you make it out to be, right? Like it's like you have a choice. Do you want to consume? Keep that key term consume. Uh, um, what the hell? It's great to consume good food, right, and good content that will actually help you, instead of just consuming bad content or bad food that will just temporarily make you instant gratification where it makes you feel okay in a moment, and then after you consume, you just turn off like, man, I feel like crap. Right? Or like after you're done eating, like, man, I feel like crap. Obviously, you let your food digest. Or you had the runs in the bathroom, right? I hate to be TMI. I'm sorry, I should have said that before, but trying to be more nuanced in like new gen terminology or in lingo, as they say. Or I don't know. I don't know what the hell. I don't know, bro. I'm too old for this shit. Like I'm too like mature for this crap. But not to toot my own horn. It's not like nothing about it. That's just what it is. It is great to get your steps in the morning. Absolutely. Absolutely get your steps in the morning, man. You know, this improves your insulin sensitivity, so your actual absorption of nutrients, right? I do this every morning, guys. I'm walking all day, every day. This is how I keep in shape. Really, I'm telling you, my bone density is really good. Um, yes, I'm 21, but I have way better bone density. My doc's like, yo, you have like optimal blood work. I've never seen like blood work this like pristine, like for a 21-year-old in this generation. Even back in the days, like you're like really healthy, man. I'm like, oh, I appreciate it. I just walk every day. I try to watch what I eat. But the thing is, your subconscious too. It's like, are you good? Like, let's say you eat something bad, right? And you're like, oh man, this will make me feel like crap. You're gonna obviously that's gonna make you feel like crap because you're manifesting that to reality. So if you're like, you know what, I can handle this. This won't make me feel like garbage. You will have less effect. Your subconscious shapes your reality. That's something not enough people talk about. So, you know, it's just one of those things. Man, I can't believe this new phone, guys, making me happy, man. I can stream again. This is incredible. That's what I'm saying, guys. But like, not only back to what the doc was saying, not only like I take the right precautions to have that, because the body's a temple, right? You want to give a good material, but you also have to have the mind of always a positive growth structure or whatever. You want your mind to be in the positive situation all the time, as much as you can, even in the worst possible situations. You still want to be in that slight positive, because that right there, your subconscious shapes your reality at the end of the day. So that's just something I keep in mind. don't forget about the subconscious, guys. Your mind shapes reality. Like, that's why a lot of people go, oh man, I'm always consumed in drama. You allow that to happen. Like, you're letting that affect you. That's what I'm saying, bro. Drama should not, like, for me, drama, like, oh, whatever, I'm in some drama. Whoop-de-doo, I'm gonna move on. That's the spirit, right? It's emotional intelligence for sure, yes. But, like, it's also something you should be aware of. It's something you should think about, hey, like, how am I gonna let somebody else's opinion or, like, a group of people's opinion on me affect my day-to-day, especially at work? No, I'm not. Because, or just life in general, like, no, because I'm bigger than that, right? So, is it iPhone 16? This is the iPhone 17 Pro Max. So I got I only got it for like $400 because I got it $800 off because I was due for an upgrade because I got the top of the line Samsung at the time. So this phone right here is, oh shit. So yeah, I mean, this is a great phone, dude. You know, got my glasses on. Thanks for the second like. I haven't even noticed the first like. I'm so sorry. I appreciate the first and second like, guys. It means a lot to me. Right. Thank you. Thank you. Trying to get. I'm a little rusty with the YouTubing right now. So or the streaming, I should say. I'm a little rusty, so bear in mind. Please work with me. You know, bear with me is what the phrase is or whatever. So. Glasses suit you. Thank you, cousin man. I appreciate it. I got new glasses. I can see now because, you know, my vision was bad, but I got new glasses. I can see. You know, I have to wear glasses, unfortunately. I mean, it's not a big deal. I like the glasses. I think they make me look okay. You know, my girlfriend likes them, so. It's not just about what my girlfriend likes, of course. I know it's about what I like too, but I like the fact I can see again with, like, no issues. So. But yeah, thank you, cousin man. It's good to see you again, man. It really is. You're a cool guy, you know what I mean? You're mature. You know, I'm not trying to glaze you or nothing, or as some people would say, but, no, I do, appreciate you, man, you know? It's good to have people like you, like, around the channel, so. Man, phone's only on 77%. I only went through 6%? It's been, like, half an hour. That's crazy, man. Tell me, bro, it's just warm weather, man. The warm weather makes me more social. I can do things, you know? Also my hair's a little bit dyed because I want to see what it would look like. I'm not the biggest fan, but it actually doesn't look too bad. A lot of people have been liking it, so even people in the street that don't even know me, they're like, "Oh, I like your hair, man." So I'm like, "All right, I appreciate it," you know. So it's always good to try new things. So only to an extent, like I wouldn't get things that things that I just know that for me that I don't really align with, like tattoos because they're permanent. And I just don't like the way they look. I think I don't know. I don't know. I'm not trying to look like that, so. Thanks, man. I listened to you while doing house chores. That's good, man. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm glad, you know, I can be of service, you know. It's good to see you're doing something productive while watching the YouTube channel. Like, I used to watch, you know, a lot of work, you know, a lot of guys who would work out and stream. I would just work out with them, like, you know, because, like, you know, I was like, oh, I want to try to, like, see what other people do when I was a kid. It's good to do something while watching a stream. I think that's really productive. Really conducive for your mental health as well. Not just about productivity, but it's also conducive for mental health. But yeah, I'm finally back, man. It's been so long. Now, I know it's like, oh man, we've been like, sorry if I worried about anyone, you guys. I'm not in danger or nothing. I just needed a new phone. Should have announced on the channel. Should even just did a community post. I should have just done that, but oh well. We learn every day. Also, this is my new thumbnail for the summer, so I hope you guys enjoy it. But yeah, I always do crap on New England though. Like, New England's nice. It's nice during the summertime. Even my older brother and I we're like, yeah, it's nice during the summer. Can't beat these summers, man. Like even people from Colorado come here because the summers are that good. You can go to Rhode Island for beaches. Rhode Island, I would argue, is a little better, but Connecticut's pretty good. It's got more forests and stuff. It's not as crowded. So if you want to come here, like everybody's different though. Like me, I like a little bit of beach life, but I like my forest. You know, so all that good stuff. Can't believe it's the first of the month, man. That's crazy. We're 8 months into the year. It's also National Girlfriend's Day, so I'm gonna get my girlfriend some flowers, couple things. Nothing too crazy. I don't have too much money right now, but it's all good. What is going on, bro? It is not simping if it is reciprocal. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Like that's all it is. We'll go. Oh my. But yeah, no.
Last night, the head of FIFA, he's like real close to Trump. He announced that.
Those are just the bicyclists getting their exercise in. But but yeah, no, I mean like here's the thing, like right now I don't have a car, so she's been doing a lot of driving right now. But like, I get her whatever, you know what I mean? Like I go to this, I walk to the gas station, get her some ice creams, things like that, what I mean? Little stuff. Like I'm not out here buying her Bentleys and I don't do crazy stuff and like where I just get nothing in return, not even like I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there because that's private matters. But you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm like not even getting like an ounce of love back and I'm like giving her the world, that would be simping, bro. You know what I mean? So everything I like to even her, she's like, yeah, I like everything 50-50, She's like even if she was making more money than me, as long as I'm making like my own kind of money, where it's like, enough for myself, she doesn't mind. But if she's doing all the spending and this and that, all the bills are handled by her, like, then we're gonna have a problem. You know what I mean? But even the other way. But the thing is, I'm a man, so it's a little different, double standards, of course. So, like, I don't mind doing all the providing too, but she will feel really bad and stuff. So like, she's her own person. You know what I mean? Like, so it's all good. Man, dude, this battery is really good. Not even 10% in, and we're over half hour into the stream. I like to do longer streams, but like, you know, not even my phone battery because it's not in the limiting factor anymore. it's just like it's a lot of talking. Like I don't really know where there's not like a lot for me to walk around to in this town. So, because right now I'm visiting my family, but once I go back to my apartment, I was visiting because my cousins are over right now. That's the only reason why. But so, and I also got my new phone, whatever. Yeah, but I gotta go to store today before. Let's see, what else is there to talk about? Um, but yes, back to working out. So today will be my first day working out in like 3 or 4 months. Um, I did like the thing is, man, I kept all my muscle. I actually put on muscle, like a little bit of muscle, like maybe like a pound of muscle from doing nothing, like fuck ass nothing. Got a little stronger in all my lifts, because I can tell my hand dynamometer strength is a lot stronger. It's back to its former glory at 160, but I also like am just fuller looking while keeping the same body fat. So I'm like, okay, so we're gaining, which is nice. So I'm saying we're gonna get back into the gym for reals this time. I have my phone. I can actually do workout videos. Good, definitely focus on the shoulders, arms, forearms, the whole humerus and like lower arm structure, and then even the hand structure. I'm gonna be focusing a lot on the chest structure, whole upper torso. I can include the arms as upper torso, but well, that's not really torso. You know what I mean? Like I like to do. It's gonna be big upper body stuff. So I don't know because I don't really I haven't really trained consistently at all this year. The most it was consistent was 3 weeks in a row. That was all I was consistent this year. So I don't know. Like I think it's just from my just actual testosterone levels going up and stuff as like I get older. Because I'm only 20. I'm about to be 22 this month, and the 21st. Because you as men, because I just got my blood results. I have I should because my doctor has them. I can't take screenshots of my chart or whatever, but my testosterone's 1,563 nanograms a deciliter, and my free is like, I forgot. I gotta check. I forgot what my free was, but I know my total was like over 1,500. Because when I was 18, my test levels were 1150. So I don't know what's going on. It could just be my diet, right? But so. But no, I'm just really strong. My hand dynamometer strength is almost 200 pounds. So I think the highest I ever gotten my hand dynamometer was like 192, and I was like 150 at the time. And I got it the other day for 192, same weight, same pressure, and I was like only 145. So actually, better strength in general. My fingers a little thicker now. Like I'm just getting a little more, just maturing as a man. You know what I mean? That's just what happens. Because you don't really finish. Yeah, better sleep. My sleep is improved definitely. I don't know. My sleep's been pretty good all year, but I can tell during the summertime it's really good in the summer. So I'm gonna turn around here. Man, the woods over here are nice. But yeah, no, like my strength is just so much better now. Like, I'm like way faster. You know. Like I went up like one ring size. I wear size 14 index rings. So I mean that's a pretty good size ring. Most people's thumbs don't even like fit that like size. So that's why I'm really trying to get into arm wrestling. This is gonna be another big focus in the channel. I want to get into arm wrestling, so I'm gonna be focusing on my rotator cuff, side pressure strength, so like subscapularis strength, chest. So the whole rotator needs to be brought up for sure, because those are muscles that should just be trained in general. They're not just naturally like superhuman unless like you're just unless you're like you played a lot of sports like with throwing and things like that, wrestling and stuff. But no, I'm gonna definitely work my side pressure, rising strength, all these things. Back pressure is really good. Side pressure is honestly pretty good, but my cupping is my best feature. My cupping strength is extremely good. My wrists don't ever cock back. They actually just go like this the whole time. And that produces a lot of power, strength. And my side pressure is pretty good. My pressing strength is really good. But we're gonna really improve like my metrics. So my girlfriend even told me too. So so you say if you get back in the gym, like then maybe you'll feel more fulfilled again too. So I'm like, yeah, I gotta get back in the gym. She's like, you look really good now, but she's like, but she's like, oh, there we go. All right. Sorry about that, guys. My YouTube crashed because something with my internet. I don't know. Whoa, what happened here? Why is there just glass in the middle of the road? That's really bizarre. Someone must, I don't know, it looks like an anniversary gift. Someone must have had a bad night. Damn. But, I can resume my streams now. Like, that's really nice. This new phone, man, I'm telling you, it's the new phone. I have a good computer. Like, man, I got it made pretty much. Like I can do what I need to do. And whenever in doubt, I can always return back to my parents if I really had to, you know, just to get myself situated. But I'm tired of being mediocre. We need to get back to work. No more of this like, oh, don't burn out and stuff. Like, yeah, rest has its place, but let's do the most every day, right? So let's do that. But yeah, it's 9:03 in the morning. It's August 1st. And we're just gonna keep on trucking, right? So thank you for the new subscriber. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate you for being my new subscriber. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the tribe, I should say, right? But yeah, yeah, alright, it's back now. Yeah, we're back. We are back. I'm probably gonna do this stream for an hour or so, like till an hour, so another 15 minutes. So what is my stance on alcohol? I personally don't do it because it's really bad for protein synthesis. It shuts it down completely. So I'm not a big fan of it. I'm okay with like a little bit of wine, Hard liquor though, I try to stay away from it. Completely shuts down protein synthesis. But the wine seems to be okay. It has some antioxidant properties. I know the hard liquor is like is not really like something I try to indulge into. I don't drink anymore. You know, it's been almost a year now since I last drank. But yeah, it's just terrible for protein synthesis. Really bad for your skin because it dehydrates you. All these things, like it's just I could go as far as saying it's equivalent to TMI diarrhea. I would even go like as one session diarrhea is equals to one night of drinking. That's how bad it is. Like, you know, so I personally don't do it. I get people like to have a good time and stuff, but like I don't know. I've been like really social recently. Like my testosterone is just soaring. My nutrients are you know, my mitochondria is functioning better. I just feel like a king, you know? It's great, like all the time, you know? And you know, so I can't wait to indulge into some other activities. I just drink zero alcohol beer time to time because I like. Yeah, and beer isn't even that dangerous. Like like isn't as hard on the liver as hard liquor. Like I said with the subconscious thing, of course, but like you don't. Why would you poison yourself regardless, right? So I don't know. But guys, um, you know, but why would you poison yourself regardless? That's what I want to know. But the beer is fine though. The beer is okay. That's, you know, that's not as hard, you know. And I'm sure you're not like going overboard with it either, you know. It's very light on the liver. Yeah, it does shut down protein synthesis a little bit, but like if you're always drinking like all the time, that's a different thing. But like time to time's okay. But the hard liquor completely shuts it down for one night. That makes a difference because that they add up over time, you know. But the beer not so much. So the beer and wine is okay. Oh, oh, it is zero alcohol. Oh, I didn't. I'm so sorry. I didn't even know. I didn't know that. So I just drink to cool down. Okay, because you like the taste. That's dude. That's what I'm saying. You have like done it right because like a lot of people are like, oh, you know, they make that excuse, like, oh, I'm just good drinking anyway. It's like, oh, you know, maybe find like, for example, like sugar-free option or like you for your case the zero alcohol option. Because if you like the taste, like, well, why don't you just get zero alcohol, right? Because they make those nowadays. We're in the big 2026 now. They make these things. You just gotta look. You just gotta use your brain. You just gotta be resourceful. That's what people don't realize. That's the biggest thing. If we can learn to be resourceful, we would be a much better planet. We would like save so much like waste. Like we would produce way less waste. The planet would be so much better, less deforestation, things like that. So, but some like in the north, like yeah, even then that's doing too much. But like certain invasive species, yeah, you can deforest them. I guess you can cut those down, chop those down, but like especially the ones that cause wildfires. But you know, but like, if you're just excessively like damaging ecosystems, like that's just doing too much. Like it's one thing to, you know, take what you need, not all of it, right? So yeah, man, my skin is moist, hair's hydrated. This is good. But yeah, I don't know. We're just I gotta work on my neck again, man. Want to work my neck and trap strength. For sure. Neck might just be the most underrated body part for sex. Absolutely. Because mine is 15 and a quarter, right? In inches, but like I want it to be like 17 and a half. So, like, if I want to get to that goal, you know, I have to actually work on it. But it's such an easy muscle to train and grow. You know, you don't even have to go to failure on it. You just gotta get blood in it. But I go to failure because I want to get, you know, the fastest muscle fibers like hypertrophy, but it's mainly slow twitch based. Yes, you'll still use the high motor unit thresholds and stuff in the neck, but like it really responds well to like adequate volume and like, you know, just like, you know, getting the blood in there, the pump. So, with like a slight progressive overload. But for me, I do both of all worlds because I like to do all like methods. So, but yeah, no, neck is super important. Traps are important. Your shoulders for sure. That's actually something everybody works on nowadays because, you know, with the modern, you know, beauty standards being, well, I would say things are brought back now. For a while, like male beauty standards have been kind of like downplayed for a long time, but now they're coming back. You know, what I mean, I would just say it's a resurrection of like the past, with a little bit more extreme takes because everybody's like has social media, so everybody sees like the best of the best in the world, or you know, or what's available in the world, and they just like, yep, I want to be just like that. It's like, you know, it's like we all should be our own unique best selves. That's what we should all be, you know. So I just do 3 sets on each side once a week. Okay, that's good. Yeah, neck is really important for sure. I personally train my neck like 2 or 3 times a week, but I think 2 times is the sweet spot because, you know, your ligaments, tendons, those kind of things take a little bit of time to build up. But most of those actually recover really fast in the neck because the androgen receptor content in the neck in particular is really high, especially in the sternocleidomastoids. So, you know, it's just one of those things. Ooh. Yeah, my hair dye's starting to wear out, which is nice. Because I kind of want my old hair back. But, yeah, no, I don't know. Are you into reading? I should be more into reading, honestly. Like, I just have really hard time staying still, especially in the medication I'm taking for my schizo. So, and I can't take the propanol or whatever it's called because it lowers my blood pressure too much. And I already have low blood pressure as it is, so it makes me like really not. It makes me like unhealthy. So I just stick with like my injectable. It makes me pretty like, you know, active for sure, but it's nice, you know. But I should be more into reading though. It's hard for me to just sit down and read though. That's the only thing. I mean, I read a lot on the internet though. I'm always reading like stuff on the internet. So I guess that's my reading. I'm always like looking up like, oh, you know, nature stuff and all that. So audiobooks might help. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That's just like somebody telling me something isn't the same as me like looking into myself. That's the only thing. Like when people talk to me, I kind of zone out. So me actually sitting there and reading it, like it takes concentration and actual effort to do that compared to just listening to somebody speak. Because I'll just doze off and fall asleep. You know what I mean? especially if it's one of those like soothing like elderly men, like gentlemen who like do like the narrating. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna fall asleep. You know. But I don't know. But I should be more. I'm gonna try and read and put some effort in it. So I'll definitely look into reading for sure. But yeah, thanks, Cosmem. I appreciate it. Thanks for the help. Thanks for the smiley face emojis. Or not emoji, but thank you for the smiley face. If you can do just 15 minutes a day, comments greatly over time. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, that makes good. That's something I should do, honestly. I gotta read some books. I gotta read more like financial books or something. I need like to learn more, just anything in finance, like anything with like money, right? Just to like how to learn to make money, or like just my field, like how to get into my field. I need to be more professional, more like when it comes. I need to be like more in tune with the professional world because I'm so like into the nature world and stuff like that. But at the same time, I want like man-made things. Like I just want like easy breezy nature stuff. I don't want to do all the hunting and gathering and all that. But I do want to just like I don't know. I'm kind of like a nutcase, but as some would say. But I need to get more in tune with the professional world. I used to be working 80 hours a week and stuff, which was nice honestly because I was getting good sleep. I just had to go to work a lot. I was just work, sleep, and a little bit of free time. But I treated my work the same as free time. Like I was like, okay, let's treat it like free time too. Let's like engage with the customers, you know. Let's just make it a game, right? It was kind of fun. So sorry, I keep having my camera like faced like wrongly. But yeah, I might take a nap honestly. I've been up since like 4:45. Kind of got up early, went to bed at like 11:50. Like yeah, I woke up fine. Like I was full of energy and stuff. But like now I kind of want to like get some sleep because I got my morning sunlight. So, but yeah, guys, we're reaching around the end of the stream. So oh yeah, Cosmo. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, man. Thank you for watching, man. I appreciate you. You know, you're welcome for the stream. You know, I'm glad to be back. So it's morning time, so I know you guys are active in the morning too. But I'm gonna definitely make more afternoon streams because nobody wakes up in the morning. Bro. Everybody are still stuck in like the 3 p.m. wake up to like phase of their life. I'm like, what? I was only stuck in that for a little bit because I was growing rapidly, like from 14 to 15, like 13 to 15 years old. So I needed the extra sleep during the summertime because I would just sleep like 18 hours a day. Like it was that much sleep because I'd eat a bunch of food, like wait after an hour, and I go to bed. So I finished a quarter of the chores. Nice, that's awesome, Cosmem. Nice, dude. Yeah, keep it up. All right, do what you gotta do. So, but all right, guys, I'll see you around. Thank you for watching, everybody. It's great to see everybody. It's great to be back. So expect more streams from me.